Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL STAR. Today I gonna discuss about FPL Wildcard team for Gameweek 22. This team cover double Gameweek 22 of Manchester United and Leeds United. Also cover the double Gameweek for Arsenal and Manchester City. Before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel. Now let's start. In goalkeeping option, I think the best option is obviously Kepa from Chelsea. He is just 4.6 million and ownership of 7%. In last two matches, he maintained clean sheet, and in last match they maintained clean sheet in Liverpool at Anfield. So that's a very nice thing to have, and Kepa is just very cheap, just 4.6 million, and can give you save point as well as bonus point. In last match he got 3 bonus point, also the saves point 1, and also the clean sheet point. So he's a very good player to have as a goalkeeper, and he's very cheap. Now move on to the first defender for Gameweek 22 wildcard, and it's Stretch and Pascal Stretch. It's a surprising one. He's just 4.5 million, and he's the double Gameweek for Gameweek 22. After that Gameweek 22, you can obviously bench him for your last bench option. Now I think for Gameweek 22, if you go for a punt, then it should be Stretch, because he already scored 2 goals and also provide 2 assists in his 18 match. So he's a very nice one to have. And if you look at Leeds defense, it's not very good, but I think in Nottingham Forest they might maintain clean sheet, and also some Manchester United match there is some points. So that's why I think it's a very nice player to have. Now move on to the second defender for Gameweek 22 wildcard, and it's Luke Shaw, and he will play against Crystal Palace and Leeds in Gameweek 22 and has a very good fixture run like Leeds United, Brentford, and he's totally nailed for Manchester United, and Manchester United looks good side, and they are in the third in the PL table. So I think you should go for Luke Shaw, and he can give you some attacking return as well, because he playing as a left back now, as Martinez is now fit. So Luke Shaw going from left center back to center left back, so that's a nice thing that he's very attacking. Now move on to the third defender for Gameweek 22 wildcard, and it's Trippier. He will play against West Ham, and he's a single Gameweek player, but I think he's better than many double Gameweek player, because he always return. Whether he can give you some attacking return like assist or goal, or the Newcastle defense looks very sharp. In last 5 matches they maintained 5 clean sheet, so that's why you should obviously go for a Newcastle defender here. I think might 2, but this 2 double Gameweek player I think is better than Newcastle player now. So that's why I'm going with the player with Trippier as just 1 Newcastle player. Now move on to the midfielder, and first midfielder you should go for is Mahrez. He's now the best player of Manchester City, 7.6 million, and playing right winger, and he's playing very well. He create a lot of chance, and he's playing wide. But I think he will continue his form, and he will obviously start because he's playing well. And Manchester City is now the arch rival for Arsenal. They are title contenders, so I don't think that Mahrez will be dropped soon, and that's why you should go for him, because he has a double Gameweek in Gameweek 23, and Aston Villa and Arsenal are the 2 fixer, so you should go for Mahrez. The second midfielder for Gameweek 22 wildcard is Marcus Rashford. He is very good form, and if you look at his performance, he always getting some attacking return, and in after the World Cup he already scored 9 goals, and he's in amazing form. So that's why I think you should go for Rashford, and he's an obvious one for your team, and has an ownership of just 46.8%, a very high ownership. So if you don't get him, so he will punish you. Now move on to the third midfielder, and it's Rodrigo from Leeds United, and he has a double Gameweek like Stroke in Gameweek 22, Nottingham Forest, Man U, and Rodrigo playing as a forward. He is listed as a midfielder, but he's playing as a forward. He's an out of position midfielder, so he's a very good one to have, and you should go for him if you wildcard in Gameweek 22. Now move on to the fourth midfielder option, and it's Bruno Fernandes. He regained his form after Ronaldo depart. I think Bruno Fernandes gained his form, and he's playing amazing. Crystal Palace Leeds United looks good because he's the best number 10 now. if you go game week 22 without Bruno Fernandes, you might be in trouble because a lot of FPL manager will buy him before game week 22. So you should go for him if you activated your wild card. Now move on to the forward option, and fast forward, obviously Erling Haaland. In last match he scored hat-trick against Wolves and he's playing very well. He's not involved in the Manchester City game, but he's scoring goal, so you should obviously go for him. And Tottenham match is hard, it's an away match, but I still think that without going for Haaland is a very risky idea, so you should go for Haaland. The second forward is Ivan Toney. He will play against Southampton, so I think that's a very nice fixture for Ivan Toney, and even after that he has very good run of fixtures, just 7.7 million value, and that's why you should go for Ivan Toney. The third forward option for game week 22 is Nikita. It's a surprising one, but I think Nikita is a very nice one to have. If you look at his playing, he's playing as a striker for Arsenal. A lot of creative player behind him like Martinelli or Odegaard or Saka, so I think he gets a lot of ball supply, and he has also double game week in game week 22, and I think he's now better option than Martinelli, and I think he's even better than Saka now because Nikita is playing as a striker. He get a lot of chance, and if you look at expected goal ratio is very good, so that's why you should go for Nikita. Now move on to the bench option, and first bench player, it's a goalkeeper and it's Ward. He's just 4.1 million and he can give you some odd return when the Kepa's fixture is very bad, but I still prefer Kepa in hard fixture also because in last match against Liverpool he maintained clean sheet. Now move on to the first outfield player in bench, and it's Odegaard. He has a double game week in game week 23, but as the game week 22, I think Mahrez is better option than Odegaard. I know Tottenham is a hard match, but Mahrez playing very advanced. Odegaard is also number 10, but I prefer Mahrez. That's why I'm gonna go with Mahrez. But you can obviously go for Odegaard in your starting lineup in wildcard team. Now move on to the second bench option, and it's Saliba. He is an Arsenal defender, but I think in game week 22, Trippier is the better option because I prefer go for 3-4-3 formation, and Saliba is good. Arsenal has a very good chance to maintain clean sheet, but Newcastle defense looks so good, so obviously I will go a Newcastle defender. And the third bench option is Fabian Schär, and he is 5.1 million, and as the double game is gone, you can go for double up Newcastle defense, and that's why you can go for Fabian Schär. He has some attacking return as well, so he's a very nice player to have. And this team only concede 99.1 million, very cheap one, and you can obviously upgrade your team because I know your team value might be very higher than this, so that's a very nice team. And the captaincy option for game week 22 wildcard team is Rashford, and I am not thinking about captaining two of the same team player, that's why the vice captain is Rodrigo, and you can obviously captain Bruno Fernandes in game week 22 because they are double game week, and I don't think that Haaland is a nice option for game week 22, though Haaland has a very good chance to score goal, but I still prefer double game week player as a captain, so that's why Rashford is the captain. And that's all. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you are new in this channel, obviously please subscribe this channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Good luck for your team.